W's and L's, a weekly recap show where we give a dub to the things that we like and the L's to the things that we don't. It's on you.
Bet that. All right. Let's start off with I got one RIP. We're going to RIP Wanda Smith, radio show host in Atlanta. If it's not ringing any bells, she had a back and forth with Cat Williams several years ago that went viral. Not the best reason for her name to go national, I guess, but had been in the industry for a number of years, obviously has met more celebrities than just Cat Williams, had many interactions that didn't go that way. So not to reduce her career down to that, but
that's probably one of the more notable things.
Things, yeah, that happened. So RIP to her and her family. Condolences there.
For sure.
So on to some happier news, or I guess some happy news in midst of tragedy. I'm giving a dub out to both Cam Ward and DJ Lagway, respective starting quarterbacks for both University of Miami and University of Florida. They are both holding NIL events where they're selling trading cards, like memorabilia cards. 100% of the proceeds is going to the relief for what was the Milton,
Hurricane Milton. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yep. Look at that. Look at somebody 100%. Using their NIL for good reason.
Shout out to them, man. That's huge for sure.
Cam Ward and DJ Lagway. Okay.
When you look at philanthropic organizations like Red Cross or any of the ones that you can think of, Feed the Children, and all the ones that have the commercials on the screen, I would challenge you to find one that's giving 100% of your donation to the actual cause that they're raising for. Oh, Fraternal Order of Police, hang up on them niggas, because they don't see none of the money, and none of that money actually gets back to anybody that they say. That shit is a scam. There's literally a whole doc on HBO Max about that. It's like I think it's like maybe like 6 or 7 episodes. It's nutty. They basically had dudes in call centers, like just normal like internet tech support type stuff, but like raising money for the cops, but weren't official like philanthropies. So they were just businesses that raised money for the cops, and then when the cops came and said something about it and tried to shut them down, they would just pay the police departments.
Okay.
Don't give your money that shit.
Yikes.
But again, like I said, I would challenge you to find a cause, a philanthropy, a what am I looking for? A charity. There we go. Mm-hmm. A charity that gives as much as what these young men are given for what is a valuable product. Because again, this is essentially how college athletes made money before NIL, was sports memorabilia, trading cards, jerseys, autographs, stuff like that. And so this could amount to a couple $100,000 in today's age. This is an entire contract with Fanatics that they're essentially offering up for free. So shout out to them, man. Definitely a good cause.
For only $10, that's pretty good. And Samuel Brown is also, I guess, involved as well from Miami.
Shout out to Samuel Brown for sure. Definitely shout out to them, young man.
For sure. I might even donate.
I think he probably will. But let's hope he doesn't belabor the point like I tried not to.
Yikes.
Next dub. I guess we're just gonna keep on sports here for a while. I'm giving it out to Cam Newton for getting a full-time gig at ESPN on First Take.
What?
He is going to be
Cam Newton on First Take?
He's going to be a regular on First Take. He's going to be doing segments with Stephen A. Smith. The reason why I gave that a dub is because I feel like that could turn ESPN more towards college football on a regular basis, and then they won't be so dog shit on college football. Maybe that's just wishful thinking, but that's what I hope the residual effect will be. When they add Pat McAfee and they add Cam Newton, they keep adding people to college football apparatus. Maybe they'll be better at it.
That's a hell of a, I guess, not personality clash. It's just two big personalities that just seem funny together.
Oh, they're definitely going to get into it. They're definitely going to get into it for sure.
Yeah.
I'm here for it. Yeah, let's get into these L's. So we got to sit down here and have a serious conversation about Kirby Smart, right? Because for 2 years here and on another channel, House Divided, if you follow college football or sports in general, please head over there and follow us. But also here, we've talked about how the football program in Georgia is kind of in disarray in terms of having control. Multiple DUIs, there's been multiple deaths, speeding accidents, speeding tickets, right? And this is coming from coaches, players, all up and down through the program. This week, Smart had to suspend one of his wide receivers indefinitely for some arrest that he had the weekend prior. In this game coming up, and stick with me on the sports stuff, y'all. I know this is not sport. I promise you the take is more than sports. This Saturday, in a close game with Mississippi State, which is crazy enough to say. Yeah, which is crazy enough to say as it is. Quarterback for Mississippi State, Michael Van Buren, runs out of bounds. And as he's jogging back on the field, a shadowy, thuggish figure comes from out of nowhere and cheap shots him in the back. Right? And that shadowy, thuggish figure was none other than the head coach of the Georgia football program.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Now, all last year, we sat up here and we raved and we ranted about Michigan and how terrible the culture was. They're a culture of cheaters and all this other stuff. And y'all allowed these networks to run that stuff to y'all and feed it to you like they did Russia stealing our elections 8 years ago, right? Ate it up the same way. There's a coach for a college football program that is allowing his players to drive drunk, to speed, to evade police, to even die.
Yeah.
To die. Does the same with his coaches. And now it seems that the culture has slipped so bad there in Athens that the head coach is putting his hands on a player. First of all, do y'all understand that's what lost Woody Hayes his career? That's what cost him his job at Ohio State. Kirby Smart assaulted a player for no apparent reason. Just lost his shit.
No reason, yeah.
Just lost his shit. And that's on top of everything that everybody's been keeping quiet for him. The fact that ESPN hasn't already put together a dossier on the Georgia football program lets you know everything you need to know about money in college football. Tells you everything you need to know about money in college football.
He literally went out of his way to push the kid too.
To go like, honey, it wasn't a mistake. He didn't hit you. You ran over to him and socked him. Like,
yeah, it was so unnecessary.
It was crazy to see. And to see that they didn't throw a flag, they didn't reprimand him. Nobody did or said anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like, first of all, if that's my kid, I'm coming out the stands. I'm coming out of the stands.
Only one of the biggest egregious things I've seen this Saturday. Trayshawn Holden. What a loser.
Hey, I didn't even see that. Like, in the course of it happening in the game, I didn't really see that happen. But I didn't care for it. I didn't even understand why he did it. It was really dumb. It was really dumb.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. I'm giving my next L out to Draymond Green. My boy Draymond. As I'm a big Draymond fan.
You are.
He has to hold an L for this one, and he often catches L's from me in relation to LeBron. It's not because LeBron is doing something. It's usually because he's doing something that's embarrassing at the behest or too big up or it's just weird energy. But this is disgusting. Like, there isn't a pause big enough for this energy. This is a post from Draymond Green talking about LeBron's new Hennessy, saying, and I quote, "Ending the day with the king inside me." Dog, take a lap around the freeway. What is this? What is this?
Oh my god, bro! I swear to God, when you said you were giving him an L, and I saw it was LeBron, I was like, "Oh man, come on!" But then you said pause at the same time that I saw this Cameron pause, and then I read it again and lost my shit.
Fam, ending my day with the king inside me.
Hey yo,
Get this man, lock him up,
man.
put him in the horny hospital. What is this?
That is crazy.
Like, what in the hell? King inside me is nasty.
Nasty work. No, don't you have people to overview the things that you put on social media?
Damn.
Nobody's like, damn, this is mad pause.
And he's clearly sipping, right? So he drunk. Now he's just speaking sober thoughts. This is on the brain. This is just off the cuff.
Yo.
This is just off the dome. Like, yeah, man, got that king inside me. Yo.
That is crazy. Yo.
Draymond Green, my brother in Christ, please get it together.
That's terrible.
Get it all the way together.
I did like the advertisement though that LeBron did, where basically he makes this huge lie, like everybody kind of calls him out on. I don't know if you saw that, but
I didn't see it. Yeah. See if you can find it and pull it up. We'll watch it.
Let's see.
But I guess that is actually hilarious that he makes marketing around telling a lie. Because that nigga just be making shit up.
Lying like a mother.
He just be making shit up. Yeah, my favorite movie is The Godfather. What's your favorite line? You know, it's just so many of them. I can't even, you know.
Now that you mentioned that, I gotta find the other clip too. But I got the let's see. There we go.
The 1765.
Probably
I'm chilling with Rashad Hennessy. I mean, I call him Rich, but don't tell him that. He gives me this idea about starting a whiskey brand in Ireland somewhere. I'm like, Rich, you know what would be crazy? I think you need to do cognac. And instead of Ireland, you need to go to France. I mean, just like that. That's how Hennessy got started.
Facts.
This is genius.
Facts.
This is
and then he just walks off.
Genius.
Cheers.
Hey, listen. Oh, this is genius. Bro, this is why this man owns NBA media. This is why he owns NBA media.
Yep.
I'm telling you, come down this rabbit hole with me real quick. Or wait, let's watch the next 15 seconds. Oh, let's see.
It's a goat.
Okay. Well, anywho, yeah, come down this rabbit hole with me.
All right.
So LeBron James has been caught numerous times actually just making shit up. Like actually just making shit up. You know what we should do? You should take 2 tracks off, hold that back, come back a month later, release the deluxe album.
Oh my God. He created the deluxe edition album.
He created the deluxe edition, right? Or Godfather, or the Liverpool shit. Oh yeah, you know, I always watch Liverpool. Yeah, I was getting ready to say the Malcolm X shit.
This is egregious.
Alex Haley, I don't know how far you are in
this
the
book.
But what's your biggest takeaway so far?
I kind of just started a couple days ago, but I've read and a lot of notes over the years. This is my first time actually reading this from start to finish. Thank you. But just a very smart man. Very smart man.
Very smart man. This is very smart man.
Oh,
you didn't read the book,
God. Fam. Not that Malcolm X wasn't a smart man, obviously, right? But like,
so
the introduction in that, like, bro, he was a pimp. You know what I'm saying? He was a pimp.
You know what I mean?
He found religion in prison.
Didn't mention Detroit Red or nothing.
We've obviously seen him get caught up in a lie before, white petty lies, but we've caught him in them. So his way of kind of silencing that or putting it in its proper perspective or in its place is just playing into it directly in the marketing. So now the next time somebody brings up LeBron lying about something, it's going to be humorous. We're not going to be looking at him as a deceptive person. We're going to be looking at it as something it's like as a quirk. You know what I mean? It will be more acceptable morally. It will be by the masses. It's genius.
Yeah.
It is absolute chef's kiss. Now, tell me why Disney can't do that with the Acolyte. I guess I'm piggybacking off of a conversation from the Pantheon that we had. We got tied up into this thing where it was like, does Star Wars have a responsibility to guard Jodie Turner from racism? I said, what they should do is market better. If you've got 5 racists in a corner yelling loud racist things, bring everybody's attention over here, and then no longer are we worried about the 5 racists in the corner doing their thing. Let them talk.
Makes sense.
Besides trying to make official statements or get accounts canceled or copyright stricken, because that is not first of all, it's not effective. Second of all, that is a stick that'll swing back to somebody that you like faster than you believe. Why would you ever give a multi-billion-dollar corporation free speech filters or free speech passes for any reason? Market better. Sell the shit. They need to go to LeBron. Lucasfilm need to call LeBron. Him and Rich Paul need to get in there and turn that shit around.
Maybe they can make a Space Jam Star Wars collaboration.
What is his production company called? What is it? Is it Bron? Bron need to buy Lucasfilm. But let's put that into work. Bron needs to buy Lucasfilm. Let's put that for it. Spring Hill Productions. Spring Hill Productions. Yeah. Go buy Lucasfilm. You want to be a big dog, LeBron? Go do that. This whole basketball thing, you know, let's get into buying film studios that are struggling.
Damn.
Have bad marketing. And you know what's going to happen? In that case, you know what would happen? Jodie Turner would still be a black actress in Hollywood that racist online would still find a way to hate on.
Oh, yeah. Of course.
That was kind of my point. But damn, where did we leave off on this? What were we even talking about?
The Hennessy,
the LeBron thing. Oh, Jesus. Draymond Green. Holy hell. Nasty work.
Yes.
I got one more football related L. LSU is getting an L from me.
Okay.
I think you can probably pull that one up for me as well. There was a player who received some medical attention, some surgery, and some post-surgery rehab from the University of LSU, Louisiana State. And apparently he can't walk. Former LSU team captain, Greg Brooks is suing LSU. Its affiliated medical center. He claims a surgeon left him permanently disabled. Brooks still can't walk a year after surgery to remove a brain tumor. Yikes.
Yeah, yikes. And he's going to get a huge payday because you have now ruined my life.
I only have one question here, because definitely go get your money. Why are we going to the team doctor for a brain tumor?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like we trust LSU that much? I guess in the state of Louisiana, LSU is probably the best it gets in terms of medical. I mean, somebody else correct me. I'm not from Louisiana, so if there's something better than LSU, let me know. But I know if we were here in Columbus, it probably, it would be Riverside. It'd be either Riverside or OSU, I guess. It'd be Riverside. Something like that. But the colleges usually have some of the best resources in terms of the medical facilities. So I don't know if I would. I don't know if that's my first choice. I'm probably gonna get a couple opinions than just like my regular sports doctor.
Yeah, I don't know. First thing that came up when I typed in Louisiana hospital is one of them was LSU. So
okay, well, moving on from that, hope it all works out. Definitely. I mean, that I can only imagine you getting told all those promises by a school and all that, and then that happening to your son.
Fam, I could have gone to the NFL and now I can't walk.
Now I can't walk. Yeah, that's crazy. Or I could have got this medical attention from someone else.
Yeah.
Kendrick Perkins, get my next L. KP.
Yeah, you gotta explain this to me because I saw a little bit about this, but this is
Go
crazy.
ahead, pull it up. So apparently, Kendrick Perkins has, honestly, how it reads, it's the same kind of setup that Michael Rubin has at Fanatics.
Without a product.
Without a product. So basically, we just read it. Kendrick Perkins has co-founded a company called Nilly, offering college athletes upfront cash in exchange for a portion of their NIL earnings. While Perkins says it's meant to provide financial security, critics warn it could be exploitive, comparing the deals to high interest loans. So
it's NIL payday loans.
Go ahead and give you this cash, and then when you start making your NIL money, then you could pay me back with interest. Okay. Definitely sounds like payola, but let's look further. Who are you going to be giving this to? Right? Who are you offering this to? You're obviously not giving this, like Arch Manning's not taking this.
Yes.
DJ Lagway's not taking this.
Mm-hmm.
Nico Maliava is not taking this. Those guys are getting, they're getting big paydays early, and they're going to play. So it's all love, right?
Nico got it before he even stepped foot on campus.
You're giving this to guys who may or may not ever hit that NIL evaluation. You're giving this to guys who come into college with low NIL evaluations, who don't have the deals with the sponsors or the collective setup, and need to find the cash otherwise, right? They need to find it in another place. So you're going to give them the cash up front and then tax them like the payday loan places have done in Black communities all over America for the last 3-4 decades. Right. So like you run it back to me, KP. You let me know how you're not just trying to steal money from Black kids.
I was about to say this is going to disproportionately affect Black student athletes.
Literally, like just stealing money from Black kids, or making it so that you have NFL players on your payroll for an extended period of time, just like Michael Rubin. Didn't we just go through this?
This is crazy. Perk, what are you thinking? I don't get it. Well, I get it. It's greedy as fuck.
It's greedy.
That's what I just
It's greedy as hell. Trying to spend that ESPN money wisely. I want to sneak in some time here for Mo Fly's comment about Barack Obama giving us a stern talking to.
Oh, you got it.
I know you're not going to forget giving Obama an L, but salute to Ohio Senator Nina Turner from my mother's backyard there in Cleveland, defending Black man. Let me tell Barack Hussein something. Fam, go back to your bunker with your Democratic elite of people who don't look like us, don't got none of our problems going on. You told us, just like Kamala told us, there's no way that you could ever do anything for us, specifically for us. And, it is what it is. Drone president yourself back on over there. You have no validity over here, man. You can't come back over here and speak with reverence. You stand up at the DNC and speak that shit, okay? You go to Good Morning America and you stay national with that, okay? Don't come back over here trying to my brother me. My brother, no, go on about your business, family. Okay? We're going to vote the way we want to vote. I hope that, most of my demographic don't go another way, but it is what it is, because at this point, I only could blame Democrats for blowing the most loyal voting base that there is in America. It's kind of how like we kind of do this thing with the media companies, right? If they fail, somehow it's the consumer's fault. They're too racist. They're too misogynistic. Any number of criticisms that isn't, hey, we did not provide the product that they wanted. we weren't successful at selling the product. All right. So with Obama and his cohorts, if you are losing support amongst black men, it's probably because you didn't serve them. It's just as simple as that. But yeah, like Mo Fly said, shout out to Nina Turner, man. Always a fighter. If I could have voted for her in her race versus Chantel Brown, I would have. I got one last L. Giving an L out to Piers Morgan for also getting bent over on national TV. So Piers Morgan stepped out of his frame and had an internet sensation conspiracy theory lady on in Jaguar Wright. Now, some of what Jaguar Wright has said has come to pass. Some of what Jaguar Wright has prophesized about has actually come true. There's also been a lot of shit that has looked absolutely crazy and was legitimately untrue that she said. Just this week, we saw Free come out and talk about the supposed love child that she had with Jay-Z. And she's proclaiming pretty sternly and affirmatively that she doesn't have any biological children. I mean, I don't know. I guess she could be lying about having one and maybe the child's no longer around. That's morbid as hell, but I don't know. But it seems like she says it's complete horseshit. Plus, we know her confirming that the sex tape audio with Meek and Diddy. Oh, yeah, that was it. No. Gay porn scene. No, it took a little bit of Twitter investigating to find it. Wasn't at all what you said it was.
You did the investigating?
No, I didn't do the investigating. Somebody else did the investigating. I didn't see the scene. Why? I don't know why the fuck you're tying me up into this. I don't know why you just did that to me. But they found, yes, it was a Twitter thread where they found out that no, they matched the audio. Any case, so she's kind of flying by the seat of her pants. Now she finally gets an opportunity to go, shit, Piers Morgan is international. That the platform that Piers Morgan is on right now is owned by Rupert Murdoch. So there is no more further reach or legitimacy that you can have than that.
Yeah.
She goes on there. She talks about the Diddy stuff. She actually keeps it pretty tight. She keeps it pretty tight until right at the end. She just thinks she gonna toss another grenade in there and be like, and Jay-Z and Beyonce are next. They're terrible people. I have victims ready to come forward. I know 3 of them already right now. Okay. Well, 24 hours later, here's what we got from Piers Morgan.
Well, Jaguar Wright unexpectedly made several serious allegations about Jay-Z and Beyonce during that interview. As I said in the moment, they were not present to respond or defend themselves, but now they have. Their lawyers contacted us to say that those claims were totally false and have no basis in fact, and we've therefore complied with the legal request to cut them from the original interview. Editing interviews is not something we do lightly at a show called Uncensored. But, like the proverbial cries of fire in a crowded theatre, there are legal limits on us too. And we apologise to Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Fam. Like I meant to add the sound effects because that's what was going on right there.
Yikes.
I have not seen, like, how many times do you see these reporters come out and print retractions like that? Like,
never. Unequivocally,
it was false, and I shouldn't have allowed her to do it. I apologize, Jay-Z and Beyonce. Holy shit. I ain't, man. People don't, first of all, black people don't get they just do like that. But people don't get the apology is never as loud as the disrespect. Ever. This was a mighty swing. And then effectively what they did is they've kind of nullified her. They didn't have to sue her. They just had to wait for her to say. Go ahead.
Who wants to touch that now?
Yeah,
who wants to be embarrassed on public TV like that?
Exactly. Nobody wants the Carter family cease and desist. So no, thank you, Jaguar. We're just not going to go ahead and do that.
Simple.
At all. Yeah. Him and Magic Johnson. Yes, they can both have several seats. Absolutely. Do it for the hospitals in Gaza because, Piers Morgan regularly peddles Israeli propaganda filth.
And just general racism from time to time.
General racism, yes. That's it for me, though. That's it for the list.
All right. let's start off with my dubs. I got 2 quick dubs that won't take long at all. First dub is going to Isaiah Rashad. Apparently, he might be dropping an album later this year. Sounds like he's pretty proud of, obviously, the subject matter and then also the production. I think this is going to be one that's probably going to take a sharp turn from his last album, seeing as he's probably going to discuss some things, but it's up to him. I don't care. I just want new music.
I don't want to see him run from it.
Agreed.
Right? There's obviously a elephant in the room. Get it out the way. If not this album, niggas just gonna be waiting on it forever. So
Sure. And it seemed like he was at least comfortable enough to address it in an interview with Joe Budden. Didn't think I'd be saying that name again today, but it seemed like he felt good enough to talk about an interview with him. So
all right, small fry. You know, he said he don't want to come over here and bully us, so don't make him bully us, apparently.
right, facts. All right, my second and last dub goes to, well, actually, no, I got a couple of dubs to give into this. So I'm giving a dub to Lord Jamar, and I'm giving 2 dubs to Godfrey. Apparently, both of them are completely done with doing Vlad interviews. Just with the shitty person that Vlad has been throughout the years, they felt like they have tried to help him kind of gain favor in public, and he wouldn't apologize to Minister Farrakhan and some other people, and they're just kind of done with his shit. They're kind of done helping him in any kind of way. So big
all
dub
right,
to
now
that.
somebody grab Boozy on their way out.
Facts. There's still some people. Boosie,
Rat-
Tony Yayo,
TK, my boy TK Kirkland.
I'm giving an extra dub to Godfrey because he does a really good DJ Vlad impression. It's kind of crazy.
He's a good impressionist. He is.
He is. Like, basically, he pretended to be Vlad during an interview or as he's talking to Lord Jamar, and I was like, damn, that kind of like Vlad. Holy shit. Yeah, that's it. The other one is just too much.
It's too much.
And actually, it's too much considering it's in the same vein as the rest of them, and I don't know that much about it. It's that, have you seen the talks on Twitter about this Gucci third leg situation, where apparently it's this OnlyFans prawn star who's like burning half of the industry or some shit?
Ew. No,
it's
that's what the niggas get. Always over there sharing poom poom. Niggas love to fuck behind each other.
And then
kind of what they get.
There's a clip of him saying he's had like over 3,000, like his body count's over 3,000 or some shit, and it's just like,
oh, it's a dude.
It's a dude, yeah. But he's burning women who are
Yucky.
Obviously how that works. Yeah.
Ooh, that's a BDR.
Yeah.
That is a BDR.
But yeah, it's still in the same vein. It's still depressing, so I'm good. I'll leave
that one alone.
I'll leave it alone.
But if you guys had any other dubs and nails that we missed, put them in the chat below. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. We're here every Sunday to do dubs and nails and behind the cape. Come back next Sunday. We'll be right here.
Facts. Make sure you subscribe, like he said, because we'll be doing W's and L's every Wednesday at 10. And make sure you check out our playlist full of previous W's and L's where we talk about stuff that happened in previous weeks before. So make sure you check that out.
Peace.